What's the one piece of career advice you wish someone had given you when you were starting out?
I think the one piece of advice is that everything is all about relationships. I think when I started, I was very invested in acquiring knowledge and experience, and of course that is important. But actually, what makes things work is the relationships you build. So it's all about the journey and those relationships, and not just only about the destination. So that's where I think you need to invest as much as in getting experience and getting knowledge is investing in relationships.
Can you share a pivotal moment in your career journey that made a significant impact?
Well, I think it's keeping yourself open to new opportunities. So I'd been a psychiatrist for many years, and we had an opening for a deputy chief clinical information officer. And I liked the team, and I was interested anyway in this. And because it was one day a week for 6 months, I thought I'll try it. And that was a turning point for me. And so now I have a dual role, clinical and digital health, and I love it. So it's almost like I've built a career over a career, and I've met new peers, new colleagues, I've made new friends. So yeah, I suppose the key message was to be open to new opportunities and not, try things out.
How do you approach challenges and setbacks in your professional life, and what's your go-to strategy for overcoming them?
Well, it links to my first point. It is about relationships. So we all normally work in structures, and you think you've got your line manager and you've got this, that, the other. I found that when things are really challenging is my peers. So you've got that vertical line of support, which is, I suppose, formal, but I think is the informal network that actually is what gets you through these particular challenges or setbacks or things like that. So that's one thing, is looking at all your support network, not just the formal one, but that sort of horizontal, more peer support, more informal network. The other one is, I think, is the way I take now my job, and I suppose life in general, is a lifelong learning. What might be a setback today might be the best thing that ever happened to me in 2 years' time. As long as you can take that approach to learning, that life is a learning journey. And the other thing as well is that look at the bigger picture. Look at where you're coming from, where you're going. Of course there are going to be bumps on the road, and nurture other people as well. So you just don't look at yourself as an individual or as an island, but you're looking at the whole system. So yeah, there might be a setback here, but actually you've gained that. So I think it's kind of bringing things into context as well.